Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. It's gonna be another wheel day, I think. Been a little bit since we did last wheel day because the Canto 5 releasing. So we'll see just what shows up. What today's challenge is going to be. Cool. Almost with first units, but no, early game Ruina. This one's pretty simple. It's just all the units that are based off of stuff from, you know, the early game of Ruina. Throw this on. We'll take the Gathering Skulls, sure. So we're gonna need early game Ruina. So we're gonna need Hook. We're gonna need the two chefs. We're gonna need molars, and I guess we could throw on Section 6 Sinclair since he is the Zwei Section 6 guy, and you do fight Section 6 of the early parts of Ruina. So it could fit. Sure, we'll add you, buddy. We've got Molar. They're on 4th match, Sun Shower. We've got you. Fuck. This unspecified Zwei South Section 6 fixer that very well could be one of the ones from Ruina for all we know. It could be. You could be replacing like one of those, like you could like one of the random nameless ones from that. For all we know. So we can roll with him. I think it'll be fine. That's the wrong one. I almost picked Zwei for some reason. I think I just mentally did not want to choose Chef Gregor. Alright, yeah, this looks good. Well, if Sinclair be last though to make up for the fact like he's like only vaguely a early game Ruina person. Because the other Zwei identities are Section 5 or 4 respectively. But Sinclair, he is Section 6. Wow. So we'll do them in the order. Yeah, we'll do them in the order you fight them in Ruina. Except we'll have you last instead of your correct position. No, we should probably not do it like that. We should probably do it like you first because, you know, you're good. Yeah, we'll just do it like that. I was gonna do it like that, but then I remember the discard units probably really want to go earlier rather than later, so they get more skill slots against Stabnos and just more skill slots in general. Then they can use their discard stuff a little better. As far as synergy with this team, not a lot of synergy. Like, half of it is Tremor and half of it's gonna be Bleed. So, you know, if we get something focused on either of those two, we could theoretically get something going. We'll have to see, though. You got a little bit of Tremor. You're already almost staggered this, so it won't make a difference. Daring Decision just staggers even without like the Tremor burst being factored in. This does a lot for us. So you win the clash, you're gonna need some Sandy, that's good. Yeah, I think all heads means that she definitely was going to get the kill. It's turn 3, or it's turn 2, so we don't have the turn 3 bonus. Like, next turn we would have all heads. Like, this turn we've got all heads, so, like, things are going to die. Not even if we got all tails this turn, we still would have gotten a lot of kills. There we go, though. Nice. Definitely gonna get more early game Ruina stuff in the future. We'll have to see if we ever do get, like... So obviously, like, Ewan's Office, Streetlight Office are the obvious ones from early game Ruina. Break. Nice. Cool. That's interesting to see. A lot of lust. Okay. A lot of lust. That's for sure. Yeah, but yeah, our Sandy's much better this fight, so we're gonna steamroll these guys. Even though we still got we still got 2 tails in the Daring Decision. Fair enough. That goes. Butcher Beyond doesn't do the most because they resist it. I know you heal based on target's bleed, so you heal a lot of HP. Wow. A lot of these guys are close to being staggered, if not already staggered. Lust, Absolute Resonance. We could have gone for like a full Lust Resonance that turn. Maybe I should have for the joke. What a fit. It makes sense that Lust is so, like, predominant in, like, early game Runa units, since, you know, they're relatively low down, like, the power levels. So, of course, they like the Lust for, like, power. Oh, yep, you still only have Yuri's the announcer. I'll probably keep that up for at least, like, a week. We're probably gonna get one of the announcers. Will we? We might get one announcer next week. Actually, I haven't checked. I know that one of the announcers is at level 120. I assume that's gonna be Ishmael, though. Could get, like, Effie Sound announcer, like, level 40 or something. For the Battle Pass. I don't know. Because we do know they're both gonna... We know Effie and Sound announcer is gonna be somewhere. And that one's gonna be pretty funny. Yeah. Beyond is doing decently for this point in the run. Not the strongest, but you know, because we're higher level than the enemies right now, so we've got more offense level. We're doing more damage with Beyond. We're actually winning clashes decently. Always nice. Oh, one of them blew up from the thing. The Scarlet Moth. Cool. You finish that guy? There we go. Nice. Yeah, this team works well. We do have some pretty strong... The 3 stars on this team are very strong, and Hukong Lu is definitely one of the best 2 stars in the game. Alongside stuff like, what are the best 2 stars in the game? I mean, I guess it depends on the situation. Like, LCR, Faust, and G Corp Otis, like, I think those are ones that are fairly, like, predominant in, like, stuff like... Well, 2 stars that are really good in Mirror Dungeon 2 Hard, I think, is, like, what warrants being called, like, a good 2 star. Like, the best type 2 star. That's my, at least, personal interpretation of that, like, criteria. So, like, LCR Faust is pretty good. G Corp Otis. Hirakumo Honglu is debatably good. He's really good for damage, but he's awful in Mirror Dungeon 2 Hard. Because, you know, he doesn't win clashes. And that's kind of like the important thing in Mirror Dungeon 2 Hard. So if you don't win clashes, you can lose a single clash, and that can be enough to just straight up kill you, depending on what the clash was. You take a lot of damage. Nice. Just Ida left, okay. Well, we just need to win 2 clashes and then just start slashing you to bits. Cut to bits. Nice. I guess tomorrow we're going to be getting the patch notes for this week's update, but I do wonder if there's going to be anything too interesting with patch notes. Like, obviously we're getting Luxcavation 5 this week. It's probably just going to be against Pirates, probably. Yeah. They were like, well, they're weak to Blunt, right? That's probably what the Luxcavation's going to be. That would be a little strange since, you know, Blunt weak was what Luxcavation 3 was, but it's not really that big of a deal to me. Blunt weak probably means it's, you know, easier to deal with. We'll take Late Bloomer's Tattoo. I don't know how much use we get out of it, but it's like a cool one, so sure. We don't have a lot of pride in this team, I don't think. Nah. I'm gonna throw you up. Okay. But yeah, I don't know what else the patch notes are gonna have, really. Since we don't get the unit breakdown. What did like the patches add in like the Kanto 4 updates? Like there were a couple of random changes like in like the actual like Kanto 4 like main story patches, right? I feel like there's some random stuff. I don't remember what though. I don't know how much of that's gonna like also be the case here. There might be some like random changes here and there. Maybe they'll like fix some things. Who knows? I don't know, were there any, like, annoying bugs when it came to Kanto 5? I don't think I encountered anything bad. There might have been some like strange bug here or there.
상황이 좋다고 할
Oh, these guys
수는
are dead.
없지만 여러분은 하실 수
Nice.
있을 거예요.
썰어볼까?
힘들군.
Kill,
그러니 알아서 잘 피해야지.
kill.
힘들군. 그러니 알아서 잘 피해야지.
쓸만해졌군.
There we go. Nice. Drop time. Sinclair skill, coin. I'll take the coin. I love a good coin in the morning. Green Spirit, Green Spirit's not bad actually. We'll take it. We've got some Tremor stuff going. We could try building around Tremor. Since, you know, the Molar people and Sinclair are Tremor focused. Mainly just the Molar people. Sinclair's Tremor isn't exactly the best. Yeah, 2 Tremor, 6 Tremor, Burst Tremor. Doesn't have any Tremor count. You kind of need Tremor count though, so that's unfortunate. What do you gain at uptie for? Probably like on Clash lose effect, right?
천천히.
Given the fact that it's like that's what they give to like all the bad tanks.
제가 도움이 될지는 모르겠지만 노력해 보겠습니다.
따라와 주세요.
I don't know. I don't really see the need to test out what his uptie for is. Just not doesn't seem like it'll be anything too special. In my opinion.
확실히 빼는 편이 좋지.
칼날이 잘 드네요. 아마 그 공격이 약점이었겠죠?
Nice. Good
저기
damage. Those are stagger. These 3 are still living. We can change that. We can change anything after all.
침착하게.
Yeah, we're basically at the Lob Corp streams. We're basically at the end now. One more stream, really. We're on to next stream is gonna be day 49. And no, assuming I can do that within a single stream, then we're gonna be we're gonna basically beat the game next stream, hopefully. So yeah, if you haven't, you know, if you haven't been there for the Lob Corp streams, now's gonna be your last chance.
좋다고 할 수는 없지만 여러분은 하실 수 있을 거예요.
We don't need that. I was autopiloting. No, we don't need to add anyone there. Pearson Wrath.
맛있는 경험.
One of these two. Don't know which one's which. The annoying one. Okay, makes sense. You're weak to Pearson Wrath, right? Yeah, Pride Wrath.
노력해 보겠습니다.
Yeah. That. And then we're just gonna focus on hitting these guys a bunch. Make sure we do decent damage to them. Bring them both to 1 HP. We're daring Decision, the big guy. Which should do decently. Yeah, almost staggered him straight up. That's nice. Oh, the coin actually did stagger him. Wacky. Okay, IH brings you down to 1. Rampage should bring you down to 1 pretty easily. And then Strong Strike, just a little bonus attack.
칼날이 잘 드네요. 저기 저 개체부터 처리하면 편할
Good,
것
anyway, now
같아요.
it's back up. What's going on? That's what I want to know. Yeah, we just take these 2 down.
한바탕 해볼까?
Not really much else to do this turn. Ignore the big guy, take him down next turn. That's why it's got a pretty simple, like, predetermined, like, set of attacks in order to do it most efficiently. Yeah. And we've got a couple more attacks going through that really don't do much of anything, but you know, they're going through. So that's something, I guess. Investigate the factory. Now we're gonna take you down.
처리하면 편할 것 같아요.
Oh, you immediately got brought down to 1 HP thanks to the moth. Nice. So, clash against that guy. Beat this guy up a bunch. Something like that. want to make sure this guy gets brought to 1 too. Because if they're brought to 1, they instantly die. Gamble goes twice. Kind of targeted the person we didn't really need it to target though, so you know. Eh. Oh right, you can't be staggered because you got staggered last turn. I was assuming you'd get staggered, and therefore I did not clash against him as much as I should have. Oh well. We should be fine. He doesn't do too much damage usually. But like, yeah, we lose these. Is there another tag we didn't clash with, or was that it? Okay, that was it. That wasn't too bad then. We just kind of had an unfortunate clash with the Gregor that really didn't help us. No proceed, skip. No proceed, skip. No skip. Proceed.
저것들이 뭔가
And you've
기운이
got 2 speed
없어요.
this turn. We've got much higher than 2 speed. So we just do this. And simple as that.
부위 하나가 끊어졌네요. 이제 좀 수월해지겠어요.
Nice. There we go. Looking good. Dante's still just chilling there. Taking charge count, random resources. Burn doesn't help us at all. Charge count doesn't help us well. Disc fragment will help us if we use like leg or domain or like Ebony's. Well, Ebony stamina, I think there's a decent chance we might use that a little bit later on. You know, mass attack and how they tend to go burr.
맛있는 경험을 기대하지.
제가 도움이 될지는 모르겠지만 노력해 보겠습니다.
무슨 맛일까? 힘 조절이.
I had a funny dream last night. A funny, vaguely Limbus related dream. Well, not really vaguely. It was Limbus related. But I was being canceled for cheating at Limbus.
해볼까?
I don't really know. That's like all of it I remember. I don't know why. I don't know what the context was in the dream itself. That was just like a plot point in the dream. It wasn't even like the main thing of the dream. I don't remember what the main thing was, but that's the only thing I took from the dream. Dreams are weird. This dream was no different. More bleed is good. I think we should take this. Trying to synergize around the bleed a little bit. We could change like Ryoshi's skills or something, but like we're trying to synergize around the Tremor and the bleed if possible. It makes sense that they're fairly common on this team since they are the ones that are most similar to early game Ruina stuff, I guess. I don't know.
여기다가 말하면 녹음되는 건가요? 힘내세요.
무슨 맛일까? 힘 조절이. 피는 확실히 빼는 편이 좋지.
Nice.
칼날이 잘 드네요. 아마 그 공격이 약점이었겠죠? 상황이 좋다고 할 수는 없지만 여러분은 하실 수 있을 거예요.
여기 썰고 저기 썰고 어려울 것도 없었어.
Okay, Tails on Strong Strike, nice job. It's because Sinclair's Sandy's still bad, but he hasn't gotten the chance to actually buff his Sandy because he's too slow to ever actually clash through. He hit a Chaotic Tail there, so he got a little bit of a Sandy boost. He still kind of needs more, though. He desires more blood, I believe. We're going for the blunt fight and the slash. It's fine. We've got a bunch of slash in this team, too. Mostly, I think it's mostly blunt simply because we've got you two and also your blunt. And you've got some blunt attacks, right? Like your skill 1 is blunt. You're mainly pierce. You're all pierce, yeah. And you're mainly slash. Pierce attack, yeah. Blunt seems to be predominant then. Although we sure can go in first this guy, which will probably just kill him. Knowing the power of Hukong Lu and the weakness of the Taikyu guys. You're resisting this, but for how long? Not too long. The IH and going first both did a huge number of the Taikyu goons. You finish that guy off. The damage IH did is getting done partially again next turn. It could finish someone off theoretically. No, not quite. If it hit this guy, it would have killed him from the
여러분은
moth.
하실 수 있을 거예요.
무슨 맛일까?
But oh well, we gotta kill these two the old-fashioned way.
귀찮게 끌지
With our
말고
weaponry.
치고 그냥 가죠.
With, you know, Honglu's
것도 없었어.
funny scythe arm. Or we'll take this. It's not great for us, but like, as with a Wrath Affinity, you take 5 Wrath damage. It's just hitting. Gregor's the only person that's getting hit by this. There's a lot of Wrath, a lot of Lust on this team, that's for sure. Everyone has Wrath except for, Gregor, and everyone's got Lust except for Sinclair. So those are the very common things on our team. Okay, Guido time.
여기다가 말하면 녹음되는 건가요?
What's the play here?
힘내세요.
You're the one who's having to deal with Guido. Interesting indeed, but just impending day, question mark? Still do decent. It's not the strongest ego, that's for sure. Especially since it kind of needs tails to actually do decent damage. But he's weak to it, so it's better than going for either of your slash egos. Nice.
칼날이 잘 드네요. 아마 그 공격이 약점이었겠죠?
피는 확실히 빼는 편이 좋지.
Oh, you're doing it again, because it's the only single coin attack we went for this turn, right? Okay. This guy might actually die from this, theoretically. Not quite, no. It doesn't do quite that much damage.
저기,
It's like the offense level on it.
처리하면 편할 것 같아요.
지켜보겠습니다.
+4. No, it's only +2, right? Because it's being increased by, like, what is it +2 for Mirror Dungeon? That's right. +2 to offense and defense level from Starlight buff, I'm pretty sure. So that's kind of slightly throwing off the numbers, so it's probably only a +2. It never feels like a very strong ego, though. I don't know. Shame, because it's a fun one.
어려울 것도 없었어.
Nice. Okay, you're losing your Clash. Not really shocked. Shouldn't have had Sinclair ego because he's never getting his Sandy back now. Given how it took him over a floor to get to 45 in the first place.
여기 썰고
Cool. Dagger.
저기 썰고.
And Wait Up should do fairly well here, I'd hope. Yep. As long as we didn't get a Tails, we were doing fine.
힘들군. 그러니
네.
알아서 잘
좋다고 할
피해야지.
수는 없지만 여러분은 하실 수 있을 거예요.
침착하게.
Yudan's going first, and then we've got all these other techs going for Guido. Daring Decision, he doesn't have any Tremor on him, so you know the Tremor burst isn't going to do very much for us.
힘 조절이.
But it's something. Like, you still die this turn. That's for sure. Yeah, cook anything finishes us. Finishes the job. There we go.
쓸만해졌고.
Off he flees. On to floor 4. Poise. I love. I'll take a little bit of poise on this non-poise theme. That's always fun. Everything just go middle.
신선한 게 있으면 좋겠네.
제가 도움이 될지는 모르겠지만 노력해 보겠습니다.
침착하게.
Nice, good job, Sinclair. I really shouldn't be shocked, and I'm not really shocked. So
칼날이
doing a
잘
good job
드네요.
not being shocked then.
아마 그 공격이 약점이었겠죠? 저기
Otis also lost her Clash, which is fine. I think it's just because she went for a weak attack.
무슨 맛일까?
Sinclair, you know, went for a skill 3 and lost.
힘 조절이.
Classic advice Sinclair moment.
그러니 알아서 잘 피해야지.
빨리 해치우고 그냥 가죠. 여기 썰고
Okay, does everyone else die this turn?
힘 조절이
Maybe, honestly.
이제
기회가 왔군.
만만해졌고.
Not quite. One of these two is gonna die from the moth.
상황이
And that guy's
좋다고
left
할
at
수는
43.
없지만
So we get our
여러분은
Wrath
하실 수
Resonance
있을 거예요.
going. Because why not?
침착하게.
And we kill with the non-Wrath attack. Oh no, we will kill with our Wrath attack. Okay, there we go. Grind with the molars.
어려울 것도 없었어.
Nice. I really like how Molar Yusong looks, I think. Like, I think, Thrill, unfortunate. I think I didn't really appreciate, like, Rain's grip before. Like, we got Molar Yusong.
맛있는
Like,
경험을
I like the
기대하지.
look of, like, the whole, like, the coat on the shoulders, but, like, not actually wearing the coat. That's like a funny thing. Like, it's like a coat cape.
여기다가 말하면
It's
녹음되는
pretty
건가요?
cool.
힘내세요.
Versus, it's classic Project Moon, you know, the wearing a suit type of deal, of course.
넌 무슨 맛일까?
Project Moon fans are absolutely used to it by now.
칼날이 잘 드네요. 아마 그 공격이 약점이었겠죠?
Why are we getting so many tails, Donglu? Not very nice. Is Donglu the only one who's like actually like genuinely benefiting from the tattoo as well? I don't think we've got a single other pride attack beyond his rampage.
저기 저 개체부터 처리하면 편할 것 같아요.
이리로 와.
힘 조절이. 너 맛.
We've got a lost attack. Yeah, Stay Calm is the one that's being triggered. No, it's not. It's a different lost attack. No, it's Stay Calm. What? Okay, I don't know.
해체.
상황이 좋다고 할 수는 없지만
There's something. Okay,
여러분은
never mind what I
하실
was
수
saying
있을
then.
거예요.
I'm not clicking on you. What are you doing? You've got 25 HP.
와.
Yeah, you die.
해체 끝.
Good to see. Either way, it's an event and a fight, so we'll just take the event. This one isn't great for us. We can have someone throw it though, and then we are guaranteed to get the reward with no penalties.
상한
Nice.
보였나?
I'll take a normal fight here. We're fine on cost. We're fine on new gifts. We can afford taking normal fight. We don't need more cost or new gifts right now, particularly. This team's doing fairly well.
여기다가 말하면 녹음되는 건가요?
There we go.
침착하게.
힘내세요.
Okay.
너 맛.
Nice. Just cook that bug. Yeah. There we go.
하신 거죠? 깜짝 놀랐어요.
God, Urianouts are still just so
칼날이 잘
cruel.
드네요. 아마 그 공격이
Like, the funniest part about the Urianouts is the fact that, like,
힘들고.
TM has not mentioned it
그러니
at
알아서
all.
잘 피해야지.
It wasn't mentioned, like, the patch notes or anything. It was just, I didn't even, like, find it myself. I only learned about it when I saw someone else find it.
여러분은 하실 수 있을 거예요.
썰어볼까? 기회가 왔군. 귀찮게.
It's hidden behind, like, a menu in the
것도 없었어.
dispenser.
힘들군. 그런 힘들군. 그러니 알아서 잘
Probably would have found it,
피해야지.
like, sooner or later if I kept on poking around, but, like, of course I'd actually just wanted to get into the main content when Canto 5 dropped. Okay, Snake Men.
맛있는 경험을
He's got a
기대하지.
fair bit of strong sloth attacks, mainly, like, daring decision. So that should be pretty good for us.
여기다가 말하면 녹음되는 건가요? 힘내세요.
Let's see. Those been the clashes, so we can roll with that and then just go for a couple more random things here and there. Just redirect them. Yeah, okay.
한바탕 해볼까?
Should go decently. Paralyzing the right arm is funny. Wasn't really my intention, but like, sure. It'll just make one random clash slightly easier. Okay, a very minor benefit.
칼날이 잘
Even
드네요.
his left arm, thanks to it being weak to pierce. Does it resist pride or something? Or was that just, you know, the weak to pierce damage just being not that much? It's not a lot of HP, so I could see it going either way. Oh nice, left arm has been staggered.
관리법이었어요.
How much can we do to the right arm then?
너, 맛.
This will be pretty good. Yeah,
저기, 저
it's
개체부터
decent.
처리하면
It's
편할 것
okay.
같아요.
I believe in you to win that clash. Something like that, then we like go in first. Like that? Maybe?
한바탕 해볼까?
Don't know if we'll actually destroy the left arm here. Oh, we definitely are. That's good. I was uncertain. No need for uncertainty, though, it seems. Okay. There's the stagger. Left arm goes down.
이제 좀 수월해지겠어요.
Right arm does not die here, I don't think. And IH kills. Yeah, no, IH does kill. Yeah, just barely. The crits were necessary for that to actually work. And you get the whack. Think fair moment.
결선 부위에 따른 관리법도 적어둬야 할 텐데.
This turn, we are going to try our best. First and foremost. I guess I gotta be a little more careful with how I go about clashing these. We kind of need to clash because of some of these rolls being not great. You need to clash to that one, then... You need to clash to that one, and then you can clash that one. Okay, that works. Then we'll hit you a little bit for safety. I'm not too concerned here. I know these clashes are very dangerous. They lie a lot because it's negative coins. The game still doesn't exactly know how to process negative coin win chances. Oh yeah. At least you beat one coin. Yeah, it's not too bad. You don't win against Tokong Lu though, and you're still weak to pierce, so this will be good damage. The rusted cutting knife is super good for stuff like that. Oh, you bleed to death. Nice. There we go. Now we take out your arm. Yeah, this will be enough. PC should do it. Yep.
확실히 빼는 편이 좋지.
상황이 좋다고
Now we
할 수는
just
없지만
go all out on you. We definitely don't need to clash against this one. You can actually be staggered. So it's very much a non-issue. And there we go. Easy enough fight. I feel like I see the snake dude so often though on floor 4. I don't know just how much it's been recently, but I feel like especially like this past like week or two, it's been like almost every time. I mean, I guess it's not like the worst fight. Like what else? You can fight. You got snake dudes. You've got
그러니 알아서
the
잘
dogs.
피해야지.
You've got the normal. You've got the other Crow Inquisitors, like the everything there of an Inquisitors. Then you've got the fish, and then you've got the watchdog. Probably just take the bleed synergy over the poison. Might as well. Yeah.
맛있는 경험을 기대하지.
Is there anything beyond? Because that's 5, right? Is there one I'm forgetting about, or is it just those 5? I think it is just those 5.
제가 도움이 될지는
I know Mirrodin 2
모르겠지만
Hard, it works differently, because in Mirrodin 2 Hard, like, the bosses you can fight there are, like, the big watchdog, the big fish. Really funny way to describe it if you're unawares, but... what was it saying? Yeah, Mirrodin 2 Hard, it's big watchdog, big fish. And you've got So the No One Will Cry, Fairy Gentleman, Fairy Longlegs. And I think, KQE. I think that's what floor 4 has in Mirrodin 2 Hard. Might be something I'm forgetting there. I think that's roughly it, though. Not a lot of damage there. Okay, do it again, then. After you get countered, of course. Got another heads, that's nice. As long as you keep on comboing heads, we're not in any danger. You know, if we got tails first, then our Sandy wouldn't have been looking nearly as good. So thanks to getting double heads, thanks to just pure luck, we kill, and he still remains at 45 sanity. Sunshower moment. God. And he got a stupid amount of buffs from that too, partially because of the tattoo, I think. That was being pretty decent for the buff. I'm just snapping the twig. I know it does. I know it is not worth the time investment of the other option. I think that was Fairy Gentleman. I think it was the Pierce Pride fight for the final boss, which could work fairly well for us. Nothing too concerning. We can add a Ebony Stem here. Why not? Feeling a mask that kind of mood. You know, the true early game Ruina threat is just spam mass attacks. Surely. Smile. Smile emoji. And just do it again for good luck. Another heads, that's convenient. If we had faith, like, all these enemies would be so dead to, like, an insane degree, because we could just spam the ego gets even harder. The egos even harder. Okay, those ones are still alive. The ones that weren't weak to Pierce are still alive, which checks out. There we go, though. Just speeding through this final floor. Blunt weak. I guess for the sake of the egos, we're spamming Blunt Weak really isn't our priority. You know, we'll be a little bit not as spam this time. We'll go for Liger Domain, but that'll be it. Does Wrath Resonance change anything? Nope, okay. Well, then you're going to struggle, and you're going to like it. Liger Domain time. This will go twice, and we'll gain a bunch of resources from because we do have the disc fragments. You know, we gain 3 resources every time we use Liger Domain. 3 random resources of, I think, a single type. Hey, yeah, kill the guys you've already hit a little bit, why not? And one other guy. As well. Just look at that. Look at how convenient that is. There's only 2 left. One of them is like on death's door already. The other one is pretty close. And keep it fresh. Nice. We get our shop now. Funny, we've got a lot of cost, so if we do get a tier 4, we can definitely get it. No, okay. Blunt damage up. We'll give you another skill 3 because that's funny. Night Vision, Thorny Path, not great for us. We'll take Unga Bunga Blunt though. And we'll take this for the joke. Not that it helps us. It theoretically could help us if we manage to build up enough charge with the employee card, I guess. That's like the only situation though, so we need to build up 15 charge with it, which is not happening, that's for sure. Because we need to get, what is it? It's the Wrath Resonance that triggered, I think? That is doable, I guess. Wrath Abs Res. Yeah, Wrath Absolute Resonance. Or if we use a skill that gives charge count, which we don't have. Actually, we might have. Yeah, this gives charge count. Does yours give charge count? Your passive does. I think we need a skill that gives charge count. Okay, this one does give charge count. So one of those two. I think that's our only way of actually getting charge count, though. Yeah, none of these guys have charge egos. We don't have any of the people who have got like a telepole or something like that. So the other Dimension Shredder is Yisong. I think his Dimension Shredder doesn't give charge though, right? The passive gives charge, but we need employee cards only triggered by skills that give charge, so it's not quite the same. Well, it would be kind of sad to build around the using employee card and night vision goggles, so It's maybe for the best that we can't actually do that reasonably. Unless we like spam ADD a bunch or something. Which I guess is doable.
확실히 빼는
조금씩 나아가고 있네요.
To what ends though?
계속
We can get the
힘내주세요.
Wrath That's res. There we go, give everyone a little bit of charge. Next turn. Of course.
힘들군. 그러니 알아서 잘 피해야지.
어려울 것도 없었어.
Cool.
지금이 기회예요.
이제 쓸만해졌군.
상황이 좋다고 할 수는 없지만 여러분은 하실 수 있을
Nice, okay.
거예요.
That is good for us. Because now we get our final event. Ooh, Mass Attack. This buffs our Mass Attack damage by 20%. Not that this is like a great person for Mass Attacks, but the only like super Mass Attack prone boss for the final floor is
여기다가
Fox. I don't know, there's a couple of enemies that have multiple parts. Like, you've got 2 parts, so we can hit 2 parts with Mass Attack. It's definitely something. Like, we could double up Sun Shower if we felt like it, but why would we do something like that? Why would we? Really, it's hard to say why anyone would do something like that in such a situation like this. I mean, I actually don't have enough pride to use Ebony Stem anymore, huh? Shh. That's silly. You can like Lego Domain though. Yeah, that'll work. Okay.
썰어볼까?
Tails. Scary. We actually got a heads where it counts though. And if we can get another heads, then we're going to be in a super good spot, because then next turn we can go for even more Sun Showers. And we'll have the stupid amount of sloth damage up and power up and stuff from just using this a bunch. Yeah, that already did 250 damage.
칼날이 잘 드네요.
That also got heads, nice. Oh, it's not, oh, we're only getting 30 sanity back from each use of this, though. That's right, because we're only hitting 2 targets. It's 15 sanity per target on heads. It's still 35 sanity, though, right? Like, that's decent. Not quite max, but like it's, if we just clash against him, then it will be max. Also, everyone's got a lot of protection this turn, and we are not going to take very much damage thanks to that. Okay, Lego Domain a little bit. This will give us more resources, just in case we need them for the sake of the Sun Shower spam. I guess. You're paralyzed, so you're gonna get a bad baby roll on this. Good job. And you get smacked. Retaliation. I'm like, I gotta. How could I not? I've already committed to this bit, so you know. I'll follow it through. You love following through a good bit. Because here's the thing, he's going to use this twice. He's already got +2 to its power and 40% increased damage, so you know. Even if he starts getting some tails, he got another heads. Oh god. He's at 60% increased damage and +3 power now. And he's still gonna use Sun Shower one last time. Assuming he doesn't just straight up die to this though. 400 damage. Okay, you're still alive. For now. Okay, now we get the tails. That's deserved enough. Yeah, there we go. Still kills.
한 번에 이렇게나 마치 마탕 같네요.
What? Wait a second.
다음 술자리 모험담은 이거.
So many at once, just like their
아주
fry
완벽했어.
shoots. Yuri knows about fry shoots? What? That is super interesting. How do you know about fry shoots? Like, I know you were a Lob Corp, like, worker. But, like, fry shoots definitely was not in her branch. It wasn't shoots, it was fry shoots. Like, the main one, like... What? What does that mean? I am very intrigued by that. What could that indicate? Is there more fry shoots? Is there... Could it just be they had magic bull or something? Whoa,
정해진 시간에 기상하는 것은 사칙에 명시된 내용입니다.
Yeah, I really feel like I would have seen someone mention that, like, line before. I'm shocked no one has, like... I'm shocked I haven't seen that. Because that's the line for when you get multiple kills with a single mass attack, because each of the announcers doesn't play something like that. Like, that's where Karen's, like, 2 wrath with 1 stones line is. So that's really interesting. Also interesting that it played the multiple kills with a single mass attack for there when we got a single kill with a mass attack, but it's probably because of the multiple targets, or the multiple body parts all being dead or whatever. That's my guess, at least. And yeah, speed through the extractions, all the 1 stars, that kind of day. It's a 12 shard kind of day. Fair enough. Anyways, that is the early game Ruina team. Ignoring the fact that I'm very much concerned with what Yuri was just saying, I don't really have an explanation for that. And, anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!